Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. And of course, here he is, Oleksander Usyk. He's 6'3" with a 78-inch reach. He'll square off against smoking Joe Frazier. He took part in the greatest boxing trilogy of all time with Muhammad Ali. He defines the words Philly fighter.
There's an amazing reach advantage, which you don't actually realize is there until you get popped by that jab. The distance that's created is ridiculous.
Oleksander Usyk, the former undisputed cruiserweight champion and heavyweight champion of the world, fighting out of Ukraine. Smoking Joe Frazier, Philadelphia's finest in the heavyweight division. There's no one quite like Smoking Joe.
You can hardly hear yourself speak. The fans are going mad for this.
This bout is scheduled for 4 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist from Ukraine, an undisputed cruiserweight world champion, and a unified heavyweight champion of the world, Oleksander Usyk. Fighting out of the blue corner, the Olympic gold medalist from Beaufort, South Carolina, the Hall of Famer from the golden era of heavyweights, a heavyweight champion of the world, Smoking Joe Frazier.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
It's a privilege and an honor to be here. I feel so lucky to be sat here talking about something I love.
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves. And here we go. Facing Joe Frazier, who won gold at the '64 Olympic Games. Punch. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Misses with the straight left. Jab slightly off target. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest. You've got to be honest. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think live. Concentrate.
His stamina is off the charts. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill. Tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Counter punch right up the middle. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Well done with that counter shot. And this with that jab. And misses with that jab. This is, you know, the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Oleksander Usyk in that lap. There's the bell for round 2. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He scores with the counter. This fighter has been described as a swarmer, that fighter who attempts to overwhelm their opponent by applying constant pressure.
Oh man, you've got swarm in your face. You've got to try and push him off, make him go into the rope. You've got to sometimes fight fire with fire. Hit him low on the blind side of the referee. Get him angry.
Lucky that hook didn't score. Pretty close fight here. Hold it right there! Can you imagine if he knocks out Joe Frazier? What's keeping Joe Frazier on his feet?
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Nice exchange here from both men. That jab doesn't score. Swing and a miss with the left uppercut. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Oleksander Usyk in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same...
There's the bell for round 3. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He's got to figure out a way to neutralize that length.
Done that before. Use your reach, use your speed. Frustrate the opponent. Made him make a mistake.
And he misses with that jab. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. You're not going to see as much footwork as the smaller weight classes in the heavyweight division, but we don't care. We want that heavy. Did you see that? There's no way Frazier survives this. Down goes Frazier.
Is he out? Is he going to move? Is there a twitch?
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. So it's plan B time after B. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, you've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
This is a high-octane battle. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close rounds.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. And he scores with the counter. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. No surprise there, a unanimous decision.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened, a unanimous decision. What a way, what tactics, what a game plan, what a result.